in a blended learning classroom, stations are really nice because it allows me to do some one-on-one work with some of the kids. And when I'm creating stations, it's really important for me to remember that it has to be something where I can just kind of let them go, where they don't need me in that 20 minutes or whatever it is. So when creating stations, I always make sure to have the directions at the station, make it simple enough where they can be on their own, and but it's still deep work. So for example, if I have some of the students working on blogging, I'll have some guided questions at that station where if they're stuck and they might have some writer's block, they might not know what to blog about, I kind of have something there as help so that I can stay with my small group and I can do some one-on-one work. Stations are also really nice because they work together. They're in a small collaborative group there too. So if I have like 5 kids at one station working on watching a video on Edmodo and one kid, their video is not working or they don't know the directions, they can kind of talk to each other and they can support each other at that station. It's much easier when there's 4 or 5 kids than 20 kids doing the same thing, and then they just kind of get all over the place. But it's nice to see them taking responsibility and kind of helping each other, and me being able to truly do that small group.
When I went into building the groups, I took proficient students who were struggling, and partnered those groups up. So when they're working individually at their stations, they have role models and peer support within each group. Since I will be working with a group, they will be working independently. I needed some role models within those groups.
So during center time, I want to have time with my small group that's uninterrupted. There's a lot of times they come with problems to me that they could have solved on their own, and I want my kids to be problem solvers. So this is about 20-minute center time where they have to solve their own problems on their own. So in order to visually show that for primary kids, I try to wear a hat or a lei or something that shows them that the teacher is not available to you right now. I tell them that you can only interrupt me if you're bleeding or you're gonna throw up. Otherwise, they use the restroom signal to go to the bathroom, or they have to ask a friend for help to solve the problem. At the end of center time, I always debrief about how center time went. Was there a problem that you solved? How did you solve it? How could we solve it better next time? That problem solving is a crucial piece of the blended learning environment because they do need to be able to be a little bit independent even at 4 and 5 years old.